the kicking duties handled here by Caleb Berry. He'll be both punting and kicking. This one taken inside the 10. And that is going to be the return is on from there up across the 25 and puts the head down, drags it forward. So the Argos get some decent field position. That is on the kick return. Jay Sharp, the running back, wearing number 0. Coach, 60 Argos were in fall camp that were not here. Stokes, 2 receivers far side, 2 tight ends in. Fakes the run. They'll go outside to Scott. Scott cuts it back, makes a defender miss, then gets to the outside. Nifty running near the 25. They drag him down. Looks like they'll give him the 26. So nice play on first down. They'll pick up 7.
Great job by Ja'Cory Scott sticking his foot
in the game and averaged 42 a kick. So he's got a nice foot. This one comes out low, end over end. On the return, Virgil Lemons gets past the first tackler. He's got a little room. If he can get to the outside, he does. To the 45, 50, inside the McKendree into the field to the 30. He's got the 20. Is he going to go all the way? No, they take him down inside the 10. Wow.
Week 1, those big special teams plays, they make a big difference. But golly, he was making a lot of guys miss and outrunning a lot of guys there too. So
got 3 receivers, 1 tight end, Jackson Blaylock. He comes across the formation. He'll line up at almost an H-back. They'll put it on the ground. Looks like a touchdown to me. Argos score. Jamontez Woods draws first blood.
Little zone lead play right there. Argos motioning an extra guy in the backfield, leading a little 2-back look, a little American football as they call it. And nice, untouched, going into the end zone. Very nice.
Love to see our friend Steve Sagnier's offensive line group get a nice push up there and make that happen. So the Argos put 6 on the board. Second punt of the game, Virgil Lemons had a great return back there at his own 20. This one much higher in a tight spiral. Lemons will take it inside the 15. He's going to try to bounce to the outside again. He gets to his 20, almost gets tripped up to the 30. He's got to land again, 40, 50.
This one might go.
If he cuts it back. Oh, hit from behind, the fumble, picked up.
No.
And he's going to get to the end zone, but can you advance that?
I believe
what is
the
call?
Yeah,
there looks to be some confusion.
Was he down when it popped out? Or
no, he wasn't down yet. Yeah. It came out from behind. But where are they marking this?
I think they're going to get it to him right at the 1-yard line.
1-yard line, wow.
No forward lateral there. That ball popped out and almost went from great to terrible.
Virgil Lemons is rolling down the sideline, fumbles the football, is picked up, and they'll run it right up the middle. That offensive line gets the push.
Exciting
and for another touchdown, Jamontez Woods gets his second. He might have a big year, Coach.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. It's going to be a great year if he keeps getting the ball inside the 5-yard line. That's for sure.
He keeps rolling like that. So 2 touchdowns, both Jamontez Woods from short range.
Tough loss here against those guys last year. Always a good conference.
Stokes fires it. Nice catch up the field across the 45. Out near the 50, makes a man miss, gets into McKendree territory. That is a beautiful catch and run. I was trying to see the
about
number
5
there.
Bearcats right there to get him down.
That's Tyree Hollowell and Austin. We'll talk about Austin later on the broadcast as well. We'll go to the right this time. Jay Sharp finds a hole across the 40 to the 30. They're going to drag him down right before I thought he was about to get away and hit pay dirt.
Yes.
Coach, this offensive line is really creating some nice holes.
They are.
Jackson Blaylock's 6'3", 230.
Yeah.
There's some big bodies up there. And they're going to line up the tight ends both at H-back.
Oh, I love it.
We're going power. Is this the wishbone? Are we in for a touchdown? Yes, we are. Argos score. That I actually had a flashback to the old days.
A little down.
When there were 3 guys in the backfield with the quarterback.
That's right.
I like it.
I love it.
I'll tell you what's nice about this, Coach, is this is throwing some wrinkles for future opponents to see some things the Argos have not done.
That's right. Yeah, they probably got a whole package planned for this, and so they're McKendree receivers.
Yeah,
here.
2 bunches. Twins split to each side. They'll throw over there, try to get a block in front. Oh, my. Ball on the ground. Flagler fumbles it. Did the Argos get it? They're saying they did. Yes, Argos forced a turnover. I'll tell you what, Coach, we were talking about flying to the football on every play. Run or pass, the Argos are getting there immediately.
They are. And McKendree was trying to stretch him out there and stress him out and forced McKendree to pull the ball and throw it out to the perimeter, and they were on.
Maybe they are talking to him in there. Fakes it, finds Corey Scott over the middle at the 10. Makes a man miss inside the 5. They drag him down at the 4-yard line. Looked like he might score for a second, but that's a nice throw and catch and a nice run.
Great little RPO play right there. Good read by Stokes. seeing the safety come down, pulling it late, and throwing that low makes you a little bit faster physically because you're faster mentally.
Michael chased out of the pocket, and he was dead before he almost buckled his knees and went to the ground because he could see 3 or 4 Argos. Kenny Martin over in that area.
There's that kind of speed and swarm that we've gotten used to knowing from that Argo defense and that defensive line. Great job by Coach Mello.
Not really ripping off big runs, but he's been effective near the goal line. Rollout for Stokes. He fires the football up there across the 40. Inside the 40, it's a first down. What a great throw on the run.
Great throw right there on the comeback route.
And that's a nice catch over there. This is a name we haven't had the chance to call. It's been a lot of Corey Scott, but this one goes to Damani Brown, who's looked
They've given up a couple big plays, but
let's see what Coach Nobles has for 3rd and 21. What's the play call? Here comes pressure. A screen always works. Jamontez Woods cuts it into McKendree territory inside the 35. He doesn't get all of it, but he gets down to the 32. That's going to set up a 4th and 4 or 5, and I almost say you go for it at this point, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
offense been moving the ball pretty good. Defense been playing.
Show. Then we'll talk about it later. Michael back to pass. Got pressure coming. They're going to get him on the ground. Boy. It's Aiden Sweat. Welcome back again. We talked about Will Breland. Aiden Sweat gets his first sack of the season, and it's against McKendree. He celebrates with Kenny Martin. They're going to lose 5 on the play, and it'll set up a 4th and 10, and you're going to have to. And Logan Gregory is about 2-3 yards deep into the end zone. Wobbly end over end towards the sideline. It's going to take a bounce. Unreturnable, and bounces out just inside the 50.
48-ish.
So, real good field
49.
position. No. Roll the dice. Down 21-0 here with 10:20 left in the third quarter. Michael back to pass. He's going to run. Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Kenny Martin, ladies and gentlemen. No, not Kenny Martin. 32. I thought it was 92. It is 32. It is Kyrie Lewis again. So apologies, Mr. Lewis. He gets to the quarterback, takes him to the ground.
Got that big bear mitten out there. And
all I was worried about was face mask and horse collar, but he did a nice job keeping it clean. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is up, and it is through from a short 24-yarder, but you'll take it. 3 points to put on the board, and the Argos extend the lead to 24-0. 5:19 left in the third quarter of this one as the Argos put some more points on the board. We'll take a break with the two teams right here on Flow Sports, the UWF Sports Network, and News Radio.
Package here.
It looked like one of those guys jumped, but Eddie Clark's going to dance through the line and get into the end zone. Coach, it certainly looked like one of those two fullbacks took off before the ball was snapped.
Yeah.
And the Argos at 9 penalties, maybe getting a little frustrated with the lack of calls the other way, but that's a touchdown for McKendree. They punch it in. Reverse Rob Tidwell. Stokes, plenty of time, fires over the middle, has Zach Alford inside the 40 to the 30 to the 20. Buck gets loose in the secondary. There's that first really nice big catch and run down the field. It's Zach Alford. At the 20-yard line, we got a McKendree player down, but that, all of a sudden we talked about protection and rhythm, and Stokes is getting good protection, and Marcus is firing the ball out.
Yeah.
Alford comes in motion, comes back towards the line of scrimmage. They'll hand it off. No, they'll throw it. They'll find Zach. He's got a block. Corey Scott inside the 10. They'll bring him down. And I think the football popped out there at the end and went out of bounds. But they're saying he was already down at the 5, so 15 yards. But we got penalties in the middle of the field. And it looks like when an offensive lineman claps, it's against the other team.
Yeah.
We'll get into
I like this little formation.
The power formation. Let the quarterback keep. Oh, Rich is running. Oh, yeah, I called it. Mike Rich in for the touchdown.
Rich getting his picture in the paper.
Argos score again, and he was looking for a receiver and then just said, I got this.
Yeah, he said, I'm taking my opportunity. That's been a staple of UWF football.
I can tell you right now, he could be a big playmaker. Big hole in the middle, busting through. I believe that's T.J. Lane. And T.J. Lane taking over C.J. Wilson's number. Busts through, gets a first down out near the 50. They'll mark him at the Argo 49.
Yep.
Zero protection, 5 wide out. Stokes back to pass. Here he goes. Deep ball. He's got a man down the side. Touchdown, Argo.
There it is.
Damani Brown.
There it is. Great throw.
Love to see it. That's shades of Caden Leggett or John Giles last year running that same route down there. And how about Marcus Stokes? That ball, nice air under it and right on his receiver on the dime. Good coverage there, but just better throw and catch.
Absolutely, yeah. DB was actually in pretty good position, but just a great throw and great.
Logan Gregory, I think, on to Holders. That Mike Rich, can't really tell, but here's the snap. It's down. Lombardo, hits the upright, square on.
Wow.
And
what
comes
a change
off.
of events right there. That was
Definitely felt like he hooked that, pulled that a little bit.
Yeah.
Just,
we go from thinking we scored a touchdown to a missed field goal.
It is disappointing. 3:27 left to play in the game. 31-6. Argos on top of the Bearcats is our score. We'll take a break with the two teams as they are looking to get off the field, get that offense back in there. Got a man. It's picked off. Ralph Ortiz up the sideline. Can he get there? Yes, he can. Touchdown, Argos. Ralph Ortiz. I think I've seen that before. On the interception, takes it to the house. Ralphie.
Yeah,
in
there
the
he
end
was.
zone.
He sniffed that out. He knew he was all over that little out route in the flat there and undercut it and made reservations for
McKendree trying to find another touchdown. Neal back to pass. Gets chased out of the pocket. Is he going to run for it? Who's going to come up and get him? He could probably get there, but no, out of bounds. That's the end of the game. You got to throw that. You got to chunk that into the end zone right there.
You're right there.
That brings us to the final, 38-6. The Argos walking out of here with a 32-point victory. As I said earlier, kind of reminiscent of last year when it was 35-3 up there. McKendree played better in the second half. The Argos had some moments in this game. And overall, Coach, as we kind of wait for Coach Nobles to get with Izzy down there, how do you feel about this one? If you're